Today, Roblox released an update that literally ruined every single game. This is crazy. We also have so much more news. So if you're new here, please subscribe and like, let's get right into it. Let's start with the Roblox YouTuber messing up. DB tweeted out saying, "If you change your display name, you lose verification on Roblox. Oops." And as we can see, he did lose his verification, which I didn't even know was a thing. It's kind of weird how it's with the display name. It would make sense if it's with the actual name. But I mean, in the end of the day, he's a star creator. So I assume we can email them or get in contact with them somehow and get it back. And I also assume that Roblox will give it back. If they don't, that'd just be insane. Anyways, next up, let's get into something really good Roblox has been doing. As we know, for the past year or so, Roblox released their stock. And ever since that, they've become so corporate. All the events and stuff are just sponsored, and all their tweets are boring corporate stuff. And with this, people really miss when Roblox interacted with the community. But recently, they've actually kind of gone back to normal. They've been interacting with the community a lot on Twitter, which is really nice to see. I hope they continue going forward with this direction. It's way better than all the corporate garbage. Next up though, Roblox is getting another new logo. Kind of. As we all know by now, the Roblox logo changed, and it's been updated for a bit now. People kind of hated it at the start, but I think most of us kind of agree that we just got used to it, and it isn't even that bad anymore. But one thing Roblox didn't change with this is the Roblox Studio logo. It still has the old one, but it got confirmed that they're working and changing out a new one to make it similar to the current logo, which is nice and it looks pretty good. What's weird though is I'm surprised how long it took them. You would expect for them to update at the same time, but it is what it is. I feel like this kind of shows though how much you just don't care about devs, but it probably isn't that deep. Anyways, let's quickly go over our second last story. Of that, Roblox is making a new menu for mobile, it seems. This person tweeted out saying that they had it, and also showed off how it looks. But here's the weird thing. It seems like people just randomly get this, and it just gets removed all of a sudden. So they're like testing it or something. And if you remember a little bit ago now, they actually done the exact same thing for PC, where random users were getting a new menu for a short period of time. Which I don't know why they do this, it's pretty weird. But besides all that, the menus are pretty clean. But finally, let's get to our last story, which is a pretty big one. Recently, out of nowhere, Roblox just silently removed the ability that affects Roblox animations. And it's literally ruined the animations for everyone across every game. Arsenal's having issues with the menu. And as you can see, the animations for the character is broken. So like the way it moves, acts, stuff is all messed up. And so many other devs are coming out and complaining, or just saying that they fixed the issues. And what's worse is apparently they have to do this with every single animation separately, which is crazy. Now let's look at a video example. This developer tweeted out being very mad, and as you can see, their animation is completely broken. Like, this is actually insane, and this affects every single dev. Most top page games and a lot of just games in general use some form of animation, and Roblox just broke every single one. And now devs have to go fix every single one separately, which is just crazy, and I feel so bad for the devs. It's understandable why they're so upset. This is pretty messed up from Roblox's end too, especially since he just quietly did it, and didn't say anything about it. Comment your thoughts on this. And if you enjoyed, check this other video where people are hating a popular game. See you in the next one.